Streaming to you live from an undisclosed location deep within the bowels of the Rose City, it's live in Portland with Chris Franklin. With our in-house band, Sexy Marvin. Now here's your host, Chris Franklin!
Guys, I never thought my name would ever be announced like that. That's like really cool. This is episode 7. It's March 19th. We've got a great show for you. But before I begin, there's been a lot on my mind lately. And what this is all about is community, bringing people together, showcasing each other's talents. Here in Portland, we have the advantage of having so many creative individuals around us. And I think it's important that we pay attention to them, that we are there and they're advocates. So if your friends are doing something awesome, stand behind them because it's not easy to step out and reveal yourself as a creative artist. So on with that, I've got an awesome live audience tonight. The Facebook audience, I'm sorry you can't be here, but you are here with us, and we're going to all have this moment live. My first guest, I've been a fan of for the past year. I've been listening to her music, and I'm really excited to have her on the show. Danielle Lee, come on out.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
All right. Tonight, I'm going to sing a little cover song, one of my favorite songs, and it's Where's My Mind by the Pixies. So. Feet in the air, my head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it, yeah. Head will collapse and there'll be nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Yeah. I was swimming in the Caribbean. Animals were hiding behind the rocks. Except a little fish, you swore to me, you tried to talk to me, coy. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Yeah. Feet in
come on this side. Danielle Lee, thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
You've got a single on Spotify right now,
I do.
Flow State. It's one of my favorite songs. It sticks in my head. It's like this great electronic sound.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about the inspirations for that song.
Wow, that honestly came to me during the snowpocalypse. That year, I was trapped inside, and that's all cabin fever. It was like it just all came out at once. I was going through also just a hard time in my life, and it just kind of, I feel like, all those emotions just started flowing at once, and I wrote it in one night, and I was done, and I was like, I'm not even gonna mess with it. That's just how I felt, and it's done, and it's
done. It's beautiful.
To be okay, so.
You stepped away from the canvas and you left a beautiful piece of art.
Yeah.
I love it. For my fans out there, how could they find you on social media?
I am on Instagram. I post the music on there quite a bit, and then also on SoundCloud. That's probably my biggest platform for music. I post covers on there, originals, and I continue to. So. Okay,
tell us what's your screen name on Instagram?
It is Danielle, and it's Danyellee.
Dope. Thanks for coming out,
thank you so much
Marvin.
for having me.
Take it away. Yeah! Sexy Marvin and the Extraterrestrial, y'all! Can we get a round of applause? I've got the dopest house band. It's so legit. Guys, it wouldn't be a Portland-based show if we didn't showcase creative entrepreneurs. And my next guest, I'm very excited to bring on. He has in true Portland fashion, a food cart. Craig Malio, come on out. Good to see you. Craig.
Yes.
Gracie's a Pizza.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
We on that?
So you have a stone oven, wood fire pizza cart.
That's what I have.
How'd you develop that? Where does this all originate?
Where does it originate? Well, I got really lucky. I moved out here in last May to work with a friend of mine, and didn't work out. And then I started working in a pizza truck. And day one, the guy was like, "I'm gonna sell this pizza truck." And I said, "Cool, I'm gonna buy this pizza truck." And that was in October. And then I bought the pizza truck in January, and I opened 2 weeks ago.
Whoa, what
fast.
a quick progression. I guess we had the same time period, this show and your pizza truck.
Really fast.
and you're taking it all around town. Tell me, give us a little background. Well, first off, a pizza. Is it not just a pizza?
Yeah.
A pizza.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
So I grew up in New Haven, Connecticut. Just
Give it up for New Haven! Yeah!
just north of New York for West Coasters. And has a huge pizza culture. The best pizza, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In true Italian fashion, everything is the best in your immediate area. So New Haven pizza is really particular, and it's always called a pizza there.
Yeah.
It's generally coal-fired. It's sort of a specific style. They're kind of oblong. They're really charred on the bottom. They're really unique and really, really good. And so I don't really make that style of pizza, but that's where I'm from. And that's the pizza I really like. So for me, it's sort of hybriding 2 different styles. This sort of Italian kind of wood-fired meets the sort of New Haven style. So
Nice.
that's why it's called a pizza.
Nice. And with the dough, like we aren't talking Domino's Pizza Hut frozen dough type situation. This is Portland, and we have craft food. And you have to make the dough with certain yeast to help it like get that fine texture.
So
Tell me a bit about that journey.
yeah, so I mean, for me, it's all naturally fermented. So using a sourdough starter, which I've had for a while now. They're really easy to keep. I actually give them out to anyone who wants them on the truck. If you just come, bring a container, I'll give you some starter.
Oh, nice.
You feed it, and you can start making your own bread and such at home.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that's my bring your own container program. So no one's gotten any yet, but it would be cool if someone would take some starter.
Okay.
And then I use a really cool flour from Washington, from a mill called Karen Springs, which is sort of a hybrid of, without getting too nerdy, is a hybrid of like kind of white flour and whole grain flour. So it has some grain to it and some texture, and it makes a really unique flavor. I think that balances kind of the pluses of whole grains with the lightness of white flours.
That's super dope.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's super dope.
Changes every day.
Talk to me about like some of the ingredients you use, because I notice you always have new pizzas coming out on the weekly. It almost seems like you're recreating or experimenting just about every single day.
Yeah, I really wanted to just never have a menu. But then I became a business owner and not just a cook, and that's really stressful. So now I have a sort of set menu, but I change things around frequently, and I just do kind of whatever I want. So I just started making my own mozzarella starting Saturday. So I just am kind of adding more things. Next week I'll be doing ice cream.
Did you say you're making your own mozzarella?
Yeah.
Like what?
It's really easy. It's not as hard as it seems. It's really
Well, maybe then you shouldn't tell us. Let's just stop it there.
Really,
Because that
everything's
sounds
really easy. No, I can tell you everything I do. You can do it all. It's really, really simple.
That's super awesome.
Yeah.
So Gracie's a Pizza. You go from location to location. Do you have any set places that we could frequent?
Yeah. So if you want to come out to Hillsborough and go to some business parks, I do those during the week. Those are particularly they're weird. Jacob's coming with me to one tomorrow.
Shout
my
out to
assistant. But on the weekends, I generally move around in North Portland. So on Saturdays, I'm sort of alternating between two coffee shops, one in Kenton, Prince Coffee, and then Two Stroke, which is in St. John's.
Okay.
But this Saturday, I'm doing an event at Vespa, which is like actually right here, like Ash.
You can't let people know where we are. This is a secret location.
Cool.
Ash and 6th are somewhere around Ash
somewhere
and 6th.
right around here. And then I'm at Gigantic Brewing on Sundays.
Gigantic Brewing on Sundays, and if you haven't been to Gigantic Brewing, that's a great tap house. They have amazing beer.
Awesome.
The Pipe Wrench is one of my favorites. It's a gin barrel IPA. Awesome. So, I'm a beer nerd, it happens.
I'm a dough nerd. You gotta be a nerd about something.
Exactly. If you're gonna live in Portland, you have to be a nerd about something. Can we establish that rule?
Yeah.
Tell us on social media how people could find you and keep up with your amazing pizzas.
Yes. Instagram is the main one. Gracie's a Pizza is all it is. My website, I update pretty regularly about where I'm going to be and menus and things of that nature. Those are the only two I really use. I don't use any other social media.
So, while you're here,
I'm here.
thank you, Craig,
Glad to be here.
for coming out. Take a moment. Marvin, you got any plans for April? They do bring made flowers. Dog Mountain's the spot. I hope we could get a hike together for sure. I love you too, Marvin. Yeah. Thank you. Everybody, this show could not be here without the support of not only our community, but our proud sponsors. Bertoni Fawson at Abbey Creek is an amazing winery, and I really hope that you could go out and support his winemaking. Like, dude, if you taste his wine, it's just amazing. I'm not just saying that because he's a sponsor. I'm saying that he's a sponsor because he's a dope dude. Also, wait, Kyle, is this an HD?
Yeah.
Is this an HD? Can you pass me my face cream? Hold on. You gotta tell me this stuff. I don't,
We're just gonna tell you later.
Woo! I feel better now. I should probably rub it in. I don't really have a mirror, so I'm just gonna. Did that feel natural, guys? Did that? Because that was a product placement by our other sponsor, Mad Hippie, and I'm really happy that they're sponsoring us. It keeps my skin taut. They've got the face cream. They've got a vitamin C serum, an exfoliant. I truly am a fan of this product. And once again, dope people doing dope things. I'm happy we could all work in this universe together. This city of Portland, so fantastic. Thank you, Ian. I feel much better.
Sexy.
Oh yeah. So next, we've got a very special guest. Someone who's actually been helping out with the show. He's helped me book some of the amazing bands that have been on here, and all the while doing all the writing, directing, production, and acting for a web series. Neil Phelps, come on out here.
Hey, Chris.
It's soft, right?
Wow. Wait, hey, Kyle, is this show in color?
Sure is.
Can you hand me that face cream, please? Guys, I'm sorry.
I work on the show. You think I know what's going on here? Wow, this is really easy to use. Just one little push down.
One push. That's all you need. Well, wait.
No, it's good. I can talk and rub.
Ooh, yeah, behind your ears. Get it.
I want all of it soft.
It's like luscious.
Yeah, it smells really nice.
It does.
Uh-huh. I feel like a lifeguard in like a 1980s coming of age summer film. Except I'm wearing a tie.
Damn it. Neil, Smoking Demons.
Yes.
It premiered last weekend.
It premiered last weekend. We secretly put it up on Friday because no one knows how Google algorithms work, and we released at Base Camp Brewing, a fantastic brewery where many of my very good friends work.
Cheers to that.
It's been a journey. I guess one of the things coming out to Portland was like start a production house.
Yeah.
So we started No Apology Media and just started making stuff, just writing and making, and
Yeah. And so No Apology, you guys, if you're fans of the show, you probably recognize the State Farm commercial.
Yeah, that was one of our first videos.
Tom Brandel.
Yeah. He's a good guy. I just ran into John Bromble the other day.
John Tom.
Well, he goes by John Tom sometimes.
Yeah.
He goes by both names. But he was actually, funny story, he was actually lifeguarding at a 1980s summer flick.
Yeah.
I just ran into him. He gave me a couple PSAs.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep off those brambles.
I gotta
Sticks
keep
and
up.
brambles.
He's always worried about my feet, and
Yeah.
I really appreciate that about the man, because no one else is looking for. There's a very soft part of your foot, and John's always there for you.
He is. He
Yeah.
really looks out for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I really took care of how to push my shopping cart in the streets now.
Absolutely.
Because of John Bramble.
Absolutely. I always thought you
Yeah.
were supposed to lift it up or jump on it and run, and you're only allowed to do it in parking areas. But no, you can do it anywhere. You can do it in the woods.
Totally.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Smoking Demons.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, the reason I'm here, I think I should be plugging.
You got zombies.
Yeah, we do.
You got werewolves.
Vegan werewolves.
You got ghosts.
Drunk ghosts. Yeah.
Like, this is a fun, interactive series. I love it. Like,
Yeah. Thank you.
and
Thank you so much.
you released with 2 episodes.
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
Yeah. So the concept we came up with, I was just working at Curious Comedy Theater with my friend Nate May, and I was like, yo, dude, wouldn't it be hilarious? Like, haven't you not seen enough comedy horror? And he was like, yeah. I was like, well, why don't we just do like a pot-smoking comedy horror thing in Portland? Like, that sounds dope. And we just came up with ideas and then started writing scripts, and then we were like, let's shoot it. It's really odd trying to contact a cemetery telling them you want to shoot something there. Because it's like this weird play of like, how much information do you say? Like,
Yeah.
but it all turned out great. And then first episode turned around and more people wanted to be involved. And episode 2 is so dope. I love it. And we're just going to keep, hopefully, increasing our production into further episodes.
So is this something that's going to be progressive? Have you filmed episode 3?
Yeah, we filmed episode 3. We're in post-production for it already. So
Okay.
we've started developing teaser trailers, and we're sequencing everything, and we're picking out our favorite shots and our best jokes.
Yeah.
And we're setting up pre-production for episode 4 so that we can kind of have a little bit more reliability on the internet for people seeing our product.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're hoping it'll go from there.
Well, I'll be happy to promote your show, Smoking Demons,
thank you so
on the
much.
Lost in Portland page.
Thank
So
you.
if you guys see that all the time, you could get annoyed at Neil, because I just love him so much that I'm just going to repost it all the fucking
Please do.
time.
Please do. Yeah, likes and subscribes are like a valuable currency in today's world. So yeah, if you want to like and subscribe the page or the videos, it would mean a lot to me personally.
Yeah. Now you wear a lot of hats for this.
I do.
And
Yeah.
I know the stress of like wearing a ton of hats, like when it comes to production, when it
Yeah.
comes to writing, when it comes to directing, and
Yeah.
actually performing in front of camera.
Yeah.
Tell me like how you find your Zen state.
You know, honestly, I want to like give a lot of credit to Chris Hardwick of like all people. I know it's really weird, but I started listening to the Nerdist back when I was in Chicago, and he just kind of has like this mantra of like do your thing, like make your thing. And that along with my parents who are both actors who have always, I mean, my dad started a theater company 10 years ago. I think it was like 15 years ago. So I don't know. I've just always wanted to make stuff. I've just kind of been obsessed with it. So kind of just a pastime to me to just try to figure out how to make things function. And yeah. Did I answer your question?
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you definitely
Okay,
did.
cool.
You definitely did.
Cool.
It's kind of ingrained in you.
Yeah.
It's just like you don't do it any other. You can't do it any.
It's
other
just
way.
fun. I mean, I want to be in the film world, and I think that's like the one place where work doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
And so just getting to those shoot dates are just so magical. I just love being on set with hilarious people. Kevin Davidson is the single greatest actor I've ever met in my life. I don't know where he is. He's never at this show.
No, but
Which is
Marvin
so-
knows him.
Marvin knows him.
Marvin knows Kevin.
Hey, Marvin, can you tell me, do you know why Kevin's missed every single one of our shows? You're starting to guilt a little bit, shame a little bit too heavy for me, Marv. Kev's a good buddy of mine, dude. I'm not trying to start.
Hey, please don't. Like, hey. No, sit down. You don't. The guy writes asteroids. You don't want to mess with him.
All right. I just am very defensive.
So Kevin's a co-star in your show. You
Yeah.
also have a third character.
Nate May. Yeah, who's the guy who originated the concept with. Yeah, we're just super tight. We have fun and make jokes on camera. It's the best.
Yeah.
And awesome guest stars: Matt Lask, Audrey Butler, Hannah Lee. More to come. Yeah.
So people may be watching and they're like, "Oh,
Just
okay."
Casadro, Rob Hill. Sorry, I don't want to leave people out.
People are probably watching and they're like, "Oh, hey, that guy got dressed up and he's wearing suspenders and a
Yeah.
tie for the show."
Yeah.
But I want you guys to know that every single day of the week, this man wears suspenders
I do.
and a tie.
I do.
Can you explain that?
Well,
a
the
bit?
suspenders are because they're so much more comfortable than a belt. And I just hate the metallic when you bend over and you feel the metal on top of your belt. It just like, it's like the universe telling you that you've gained too much weight. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't get that.
No, we know that about you. We know that about you. We love you for it. The tie is because I've been in search of a new lucrative money job since I'm doing this production stuff.
Yeah.
And today I got one. So hey.
Dope. Let's just plug your new job.
Yeah.
Because
The farmhouse restaurant. It's fantastic. Everyone was super nice to me today. It was the best single first day of training I've ever had. So
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Because I gotta say that most of the creatives in this city work a side job.
Yeah.
Most of us in the service industry. I work in the service industry. You work in the service industry. The guy that Marvin knows works in the service industry. So it's just like a shout out to all the baristas and bartenders and you name it, the cooks, the waiters, everybody who actually make this city great. And if they have an attitude, just be cordial.
Yeah.
And you'll be out of there soon. You're probably eating great food because this is in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Neil,
putting me on the show, and thank you for the face cream. My face feels very taut right now.
Oh my God. Todd. Todd.
Yeah.
Neil, how can people find Smoking Demons?
So yeah, you can find No Apology Media on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook. You can also find Smoking Demons has its own page on Facebook. Check out our other videos. We've got plenty of funny ones for you. We're hoping to make tons more for you. And yeah.
Neil Phelps.
Yeah. Oh, Neil James Phelps on Twitter too. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming out. Marvin, take it away. So dope. This is... Guys, are you guys having a good time? Yeah! Awesome. I'm happy. Our comedian's here, and he's ready to kill it. He's been killing it on stage in Portland for some time, and he's going to do it right here on Live in Portland. Niraj, come on out.
Hello. Before we go any further, hey man, hit me with that face cream. I gotta get some of that. Can't be one of 4 dark dudes in the room and not get it. It was funny to me that Neil was the one white dude that got it, and he's like, do you get the ears? It's like, nah, not usually, but go for it. Good for you.
Oh, it's over
You
there.
lost
Carry
it.
on.
This guy. Alright. This room looks stolen. It's like you really wanted to do a show and also wanted to hide from the Nazis. You're like, where do we go? Don't tell nobody. I was trying to find the place. I was just hanging out in the street, and this guy comes up, and he's got a bike, and he's like, hey, you trying to get in here? I was like, yeah, I think so. And he's like, what for? It's like, I think there's a show, and he was like, okay. Like, damn, that was the password. It's like half DIY talk show, half acid trip. Just like, oh, look at all these nice people, and what the fuck? Like, what is this? Oh man, I'm happy to be here. This is cool. Goodness. It's weird. Am I the only sober person in the room? Who's drinking? Anybody? I went up to the bartender lady. I was like, do you have anything that doesn't have alcohol? And she's like, no. What the fuck is wrong with you? No, she didn't say that, but she thought it. She felt it. I felt you feeling it. I stopped drinking. Yeah. Stopped drinking maybe 10 months ago to get revenge on my ex-girlfriend. Yeah. That's my idea of revenge, is self-improvement. Yeah. And like, okay, like, I don't know. It's not even like she had a problem with my drinking or anything like that. I just have this empty fantasy because, like, pretty shortly after we broke up, she moved to Ireland. And I know that she's gonna go there and meet some fucker named Seamus McAnus. Man. McCanus probably drinks like a fish, and she's so sick of his bullshit, you know. What the fuck is going on next door? Can we fucking... I don't know if people can hear on the internet. There's instruments having sex next door. It's not music. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's like if a sheet of music threw up. Like, that's how it sounds every 3 seconds. It's like a computer and an amp are just, like, coming into a speaker. That's the future. We're all gonna hang around and watch robot make robot sex.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Does that make you a cuck? I don't know. What's the word for someone that's into that sort of... What can we come up with?
Oh my god.
Blade comer? Okay, that's enough. That's enough! I'm out!
Hell yeah. Oh, we've got the face cream for you. Niraj, while you're putting on face cream.
I want to feel taut.
You want to feel taut? That should be the slogan. Tell my audience where they can find you on social media.
So I'm on Twitter at Near and Loathing. That's Neer and Loathing. Same on Instagram and Facebook. And my Snapchat is Niraj00. So hit me up.
Also, your website.
Oh yeah, and my website. There's so much.
Dude, your website is like super dope. I don't know if you've got a tech
Wix,
guy
I
on
stole
it.
it from them.
Did you? Okay, go ahead. What's the address to your website?
I'm at neerajcomedy.com. That's Neeraj comedy.com. Check it out.
Hell yeah. I dig the sweatshirt.
This is not bad, right? I got judged so hard at Buffalo Exchange. She's like, did you sell clothes today? I was like, no. She's like, okay. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it to the show.
Dope, dope, dope. Sexy Marvin, take it away. I'm gonna need everybody to come to the stage. Everybody come to the stage. Come on in. Okay. Are we getting all this? Are we getting all this? Everybody on this stage, I really need you to know that I love you very much. Thank you for coming out. Portland, I love you very much. Thank you for coming out. We do this every Monday at 9 o'clock, and we showcase our best creative entrepreneurs, musicians, artists, comedians, every week, guys. Thank you so much for having us, Facebook audience. Thank you, live Portland audience. Hell yeah!